Welcome to Bart's Travel. Today, we invite you to discover another remarkable destination. A place where breathtaking landscapes, timeless architecture, and a fascinating history come together. Our journey takes us to Puglia in southern Italy, and to one of the most beautiful gems along the country's eastern coast. This is Otranto. Nestled beside the Adriatic Sea, Otranto welcomes visitors with a charming old town. Filled with whitewashed houses, ancient city walls, intimate squares, and narrow streets that seem to carry stories from centuries past. One of the town's most striking landmarks is Largo Porta Alfonsina. This impressive gateway formed part of Otranto's defensive system, rebuilt following one of the darkest chapters in the city's history. The devastating Turkish attack of 1480. And while Otranto today feels peaceful and inviting, it is easy to forget just how turbulent its past once was. For centuries, Otranto was often the first landing point for foreign armies, arriving from across the Adriatic. But the most notorious invasion came in 1480. After a 2-week siege, a Turkish fleet carrying around 18,000 soldiers captured the city. The consequences were devastating. Hundreds of inhabitants were killed, while many women and children were taken into slavery. According to tradition, around 700 people sought refuge inside the cathedral. They refused to convert to Islam and were subsequently executed. Today, the skulls traditionally associated with these martyrs can still be seen inside the Cappella dei Martiri in the Cathedral of Otranto. The Cathedral of Otranto is one of the town's greatest treasures. Inside, an extraordinary mosaic floor stretches across the nave, a vast medieval masterpiece created by a single monk, Fra Pantaleone. He worked on the mosaic between 1163 and 1165, filling the cathedral floor with an intricate world of biblical stories, mythical creatures, symbols, and scenes from medieval life. The cathedral itself was consecrated in 1088 and stands upon the remains of an earlier Christian place of worship. A reminder of just how deep Otranto's history really runs. Not far away stands another symbol of Otranto's military past, the Castello Aragonese. This imposing fortress forms an important part of the city's historic defenses. The structure we see today dates largely from the 15th century, although it was built upon the foundations of an earlier fortification associated with Emperor Frederick II. From here, the journey continues along the coast. Just south of Otranto lies one of the most spectacular viewpoints in the region, Faro di Punta Palacia. Rising 32 meters above the coastline, this historic lighthouse marks the easternmost point of mainland Italy. Built in 1867, it stands where Italy meets the vast expanse of the Adriatic Sea. To the north of Otranto, nature takes center stage. Here, you'll find the Alimony Lakes, surrounded by lush forests and wide sandy beaches. A peaceful contrast to the ancient walls and fortresses of the city. And just a 10-minute drive from Otranto lies a landscape that feels almost otherworldly. The Cava di Bart. Once an active Bart mine, the site was used to extract the mineral until the 1970s. Bart is the principal ore used in the production of aluminum. Today, the mine has been reclaimed by nature. Rainwater and groundwater have gathered at the bottom of the former quarry, creating a striking emerald-colored lake surrounded by red earth and vegetation. And there is even more to discover in the surrounding area. Around 15 kilometers from Otranto lies Torre Sant'Andrea, one of the most beautiful bays along the coast between Lecce and Otranto. Here, a small beach is framed by dramatic rock formations, while historic coastal towers stand as silent reminders of a time when this coastline needed protection from invaders. About 20 kilometers from Otranto, near Rocca, you'll find an archaeological site dating back to the Bronze Age, around 2,000 years before Christ. Since excavations began in the 1980s, remarkable discoveries have revealed more about the people who lived here thousands of years ago. And finally, about 45 minutes from Otranto, lies Lecce, known as the Florence of the South. Lecce is celebrated for its extraordinary Baroque architecture, golden limestone buildings, and elegant historic streets. But that is a story for another journey. In a future travel video from Bart's Travel, we'll discover exactly what makes Lecce so special. So, if you enjoyed this journey through Otranto and the beautiful region of Puglia, make sure to subscribe to Bart's Travel. It's completely free, and there are many more destinations waiting to be discovered. Until next time, see you on the road.